mind that the June 4, okay. So this is the minister.
Energy sector, the current power cuts. Some people are saying that you made mention of this. You use this as a campaign against John Mahama, and now we are experiencing a worse situation under President Akufo-Addo. Would it reflect in the 2024 election? Would it be something that people will stand on to vote?
If you are comparing 4 years, MPP administration energy sector is 300 times better than John Mahama.
We are still experiencing doom so.
Nobody has said we haven't. I'm just saying it's far much better than John Mahama ever did.
You do admit that there's doom so.
That is the word you used. I have never used that word. I've promised you that we are going to work on it. And it's not a work that is a single event. It's a process. And we'll continue to work on it for the energy sector to become better.
Have you heard of calls for a timetable?
Ask those who want it to bring it.
They should bring the timetable.
If there is, I haven't seen any timetable. So when
people are calling for it,
say bring a timetable, what do you mean? The ECG says that there's no timetable coming. Why do you want to bring a timetable? What purpose? Why would somebody get up and wish evil or bad for the country? When it is not planned, you can't tell the person. Were you in Ghana under John Mahama? Did you live in this country under John Mahama? Did you live in this country under John Mahama? Did you? I'm asking a question.
It was equally worse.
It cannot be equally worse.
MPP use it as a tool against.
And I'm saying that even if you are talking about that, it was worse under John Mahama than ever now.
So this is the minister. This is the minister. Lawyer, sit down. Since you are you still a lawyer? On these matters, you are not a lawyer. You are an observer.
So, Senna, those who are not on Facebook, I'll employ them to kindly come on Facebook because we want to show them a picture.
Okay.
In fact, the picture is on our Facebook feed right now as we speak.
Okay.
Who are you seeing?
Okay, there's a very nice picture. Anyway, there's doom saw. The doom is in dark. Okay. The saw is in white. It's a shirt. The shirt itself is dark. But they've written 2 letters in a box. One is doom, the other one is saw. The doom is in the dark and the saw is in the white. Okay. And there are 2 people walking.
The characters,
a man and a woman. So if you come, you yourself will know who and who are there. You want me to tell you? Please go on Facebook, Radio Gold 905 FM. You will see them and you will know who and who it is. Me, I won't tell you who is.
That picture was published on 18 February 2015. And the caption is, do you have lights?
It's not a matter of how long have you not had light. The question is, do you have lights? Lawyer, do you have light? Did you have light?
The characters in the picture are 2 prominent
appointees of President
very, very, very prominent.
So do you have lights? That's a simple, straightforward question. Yes. So that's the question that everybody needs to answer at this point.
So those of you who are not on Facebook, I beg you, come and see it, feel it for yourself.
Come in.
Or say, oh, Kanyana.
No nyapi, no libi. Come and see.
And penny you know, or Baba Kuna Bema Baba. Obana share chichi spectacles and no sheche. And wire rasta kakra. And now or she tuntum na tuntumuna nimuno.
Ashe jacket gusu.
Ya she jacket gusu. And na tuntumuna nimuno. Ya de bibi fita adro bibi ni asandi tuntum so
adro we
ya adro kania.
What do you call it?
We nye bubu kania ne.
Is it gomakadi? That's gomakadi.
Any other
country Mrs. Akania.
Nim said omo friend.
Enye bubu na ye.
Bubu na.
So if you ever is gomakadi.
We kania.
I think it's called Lansing.
Lansing. Good, okay.
Any actual doom so. Na doom no Mami we dey no dey.
White. So this one is
white.
Ewo fitanim. Na mami no ha ne dey ne dum no ewo fitanim. Ena so no ewo tuntum nim.
Confusing.
Ena papa na wo no so ahye chichi no. Ono so dum no ewo tuntum nim. Ena so no ewo fitanim. Ni nyina ewo box no. Benifomie.
Yes. They are there.
Benifomie.
They are there.
Egu ongu so ho.
Yeah.
Come and see.
Please come and see for yourself.
This one can't say we do we. The manga some maybe.
Come and see. We do not intend to mention their name. Come and see yourself. Come and so they were doomsopreneurs. In fact, the person who printed this shirt made some money.
The man said that he never used the word doomso in that interview. He never used it. Those days one can be.
No, he said he didn't say the word doomso.
But was an atade.
Doomso.
Play the voice.
No. He said, okay, so listen, he didn't say he has not. He said, okay.
Energy sector, the current power cuts. Some people are saying that you made mention of this. You use this as a campaign against John Mahama, and now we are experiencing a worse situation under President Akufo-Addo. Would it reflect in the 2024 election? Would it be something that people will stand on to vote?
If you are comparing 4 years, MPP administration, energy sector is 300 times better than John Mahama.
And we are still experiencing doomso.
Nobody has said we haven't. I'm just saying it's far much better than John Mahama ever did.
You do admit that there's stand on to vote.
If you are comparing 4 years, MPP administration, energy sector is 300 times better than John Mahama.
And we are still experiencing doomso.
Nobody has said we haven't. 3 times better than John Mahama.
And we are still experiencing doomso.
Better than John Mahama.
And we are still experiencing doomso.
Nobody has said we haven't. Than John Mahama.
And we are still experiencing doomso.
Nobody has said we haven't. I'm just saying it's far much better than John.
Okay, so there's an admission within that there's doomsday happening.
That is it.
Yes.
Nobody has said
that is it. So if the guy, the journalist is trying to lay emphasis on it, for him to say it again, now you realize that no, I shouldn't have admitted. Then he said that I didn't say doomsday. I didn't use that word. You did. Meba.
Yeah.
But you had already admitted that,
to that we are having power to use.
Then you can't tell us that better than under John Mahama. Oh yeah, then. In any way, what the board chair for the
ECG has resigned.
Kelly
Kajepo.
He's not being useful to us anyway, so who cares? He can go.
That's it. At the peak of the crisis, the board chair has.
They are running away one by one.
Even when he is there, he can't solve the problem. You see, we can only react to people who are relevant to us.
But no, this is a piece of information that at the peak of the crisis, the board chair has resigned.
ECG without managing director, they should fire the board. They will still ECG will still continue to be the same. And it's not like as if they can change anything. The board chair is a personal friend of Ken Ofo-Yatta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but that one.
Very good friend of Ken Ofo-Yatta and business partner for many years.
Kelly Gajepo.
So
the brother of the popular lecturer, Professor
Gajepo.
Okay.
They've been business partners for many years.
Okay.
Over the past few days, past few months, the president has been pulling out family members and friends from the government gradually.
So maybe
he was just there and Ken called him and said,
or they found another business.
Oh, they move on. Like, what do they call it? I think Gabi gave us a hint that they are no longer in local politics. Their money is past local politics now. So they are now in international politics. So now that you've come to watch it, and those of you who have refused to come to watch it, it is no other person than Dr. Opoku Prempeh. And then
Ghana Una.
He said,
Madam Ghana Una.
But you said the indefatigable is for
Katie
Hammond. So with credit to Katie Hammond, the indefatigable
Madam Ghana Una.
AKA Sex Toys.
Yes.
Sex Toys.
AKA practitioner.
she fought that too. Well, so the two of them are the ones in the picture wearing a Doomsaw t-shirt. And is it a hashtag Bring Back Our Lights?
That was during that demonstration.
Okay. Bring Back Our Lights. Yes. And at that
during
time,
Yvonne Nelson's demonstration.
And you see, I think that, and of course, we are expecting Honorable Yunus Afsini to join us any moment from now. And one of the things that they keep saying that people do not understand the gravity of it is that they keep sounding as if John Mahama did something to bring that hardship onto us.
So deliberately,
like John Mahama deliberately decided that switch off the lights.
Let Ghanaians suffer.
Is it not true? That was not what happened. Just like in their case, a series of events happened. They are lucky to have inherited infrastructure.
Thank you.
That makes their problem easy. That makes it easier for them to deal with the problem.
Thank you.
So there is infrastructure that should help them not to fail at all. So they shouldn't be failing. Because three things. You had wires, the cables and everything, transformers that were wearing out. They are way past their sell-by date. Means that they needed to be changed and replaced. That was why the Compact 2 was negotiated in the power sector to help the electricity company of Ghana to do some of those changes, to replace some of those old equipments. That was why it was negotiated. And we inherited that. A process to, what do they call it? That they took over and then put their cronies there, people who did not have one Ghana to their name, that couldn't invest a penny into the ECG. They actually took over the ECG themselves.
Without investing.
And wanted the revenues to come to them. Because there are letters to that effect signed by the finance minister. There are letters from there's an audio clip from Gabi Ochridako. So that was one thing that was left. They left you ESLA to do with legacy debts that were affecting the energy sector. They left you a profit-making ECG. A profit-making ECG. They had found a way to make sure ECG made profits for once. Then they left you what do you call it? A fuel source. A tuabo. The gas treatment plant. In fact, that was phase 1. They're supposed to have done the phase 2 by now, which they haven't done. So there are things that they did to make sure that you do not fail, but you are failing. John Mahama didn't get what he left you. Nobody gave him what he left you. When he came in and when the problem started, he had to find hard currency
to solve it
at a difficult time to try to solve it. Money that there was non-existent. He didn't have a fuel. There was no gas treatment plant that will be giving you gas for free that you haven't paid for in many months. When was the last time they paid the Ghana gas people? When was the last time they made payments to them? Free gas that you have been taking that you are not paying for. Meanwhile, you have set up your own company saying you are supplying fuel to power plants and you are taking money. You the group. They have set up a company that they said they are supplying power, fuel.
Oil companies.
Oh, I'm telling you. They have a company they've set up. One of their own has set up a company where they said they are supplying fuel
to the gas
to the power plants. No, to the power plants. And they are taking money. They have done that.
Wow.
In the midst of all this, see, you have ESLA. Can you use ESLA for anything? You haven't paid the legacy debt. The debts have increased. There are problems anyway.
I saw a newspaper.
No, leave our matters for us to do.
Oh no, but Sana, I also become hobby. I also become one.
Leave our matters for us to do it.
No. Mekabi, my can be there first. What's the newspaper?
Chronicle now.
The Chronicle. Oh, you want to?
I want to see the headline. Nancy can come in now. Your presence here gives us hope. Story written by Jennifer Ambule of the Chronicle. the man Kralo of the Mepe traditional area, Togbe Kosi Nego the fifth, right? Nego has expressed gratitude to the new Minister for Works and Housing, Kojo Opoku, for renewing efforts to resettle flood victims following the water dam spillage. May I lead in the play? So, simple question I want to ask. Dam spillage in this year it's been how many months now, sir?
Like, which month did that thing happen? Was it September?
October, thereabouts.
Yes. 2023.
Yes.
So you're counting over about 5 months or
6 months.
More than 5 months.
Yes.
6 months.
So after 6 months, I found the Minister of Works and Housing, I call also resettlement. After you a district of like after 6 months or so, you now go there and said you want to go and resettle the people. Really? 6 months now, won't go home. How was he expecting the people to survive? Where to sleep, what to eat, what to wear? Government too. Meanwhile, individuals on their own have made efforts to, in some way, resettle the people. I'm aware that the MP for the area has, on his own, with the support of friends and other people, I tried to resettle the people. 6 months ago, I found a government, new minister. The old minister, what was he doing? Old minister now partnering with the minister and say, 5 developmental projects in Asante region. I want to make What's his name? Asensubu.
Yeah, at the Rose Ministry now.
So
he never stepped foot there.
Where?
October 2023.
October
2023. 5-6 months on. You now go there and say you want to go and resettle. And the man Kralo too.
It doesn't take a day to resettle somebody. It's not like they have some form of accommodation ready. They are going to move the people into.
That is my question. I mean, with
the Volta regional minister, I heard him say that few weeks ago, the minister has sent some people here, and they are looking for locations, and then they are coming to commission.
Commission what?
Is it commission?
Cut sword.
That one first. So, even the headline, no, it's not this headline. That I saw one says that begins resettlement. It's not the truth. It's not the right picture. Government begins resettlement.
After how many months?
That is not even the case. That is not even the picture. If they have given them the land or not, I don't know. They are now going to, if they are going to build, they are going to start the project and everything. And see, like I said, they are ready to move the people into some shelter. Is it even shelter? Homes or something. No. They are now going to check and then cut sort. Then they'll start the project. The man Klalo they are talking about, Charlie, I really do not want to talk about this thing. I really don't want to talk about it because I met him, right? When we went to present our donation to them. I saw him. I met him. No, I saw him. I met him. We were introduced to him. And he and some other Queen Mother, they were both like beside Okujeto. And the MP, whenever he takes delivery of any relief item or any donation at all, would hand it over to them. And so they are like, they have been part of everything that has happened in Mepe and that area, so far as resettlement and the welfare of the people, everything is concerned. So I just don't want to believe that this was coming from the man Klalo.
that their coming gave him hope?
That's the minister's presence at Mepe gives him hope.
President has been dead. He didn't bring hope. He didn't bring any action.
Sana, Toby, I don't get it. That after all these months,
you are now coming to get hope.
You are telling us that the presence of the Kojo Oponkoma, the Minister of Housing at Mepe, gives you hope. Is Toby telling us that he's not seen hope all this while? At the thick of the disaster, all the people who were with you, to the point that they have even relocated your people, you didn't see hope. You were waiting for Ponkroma to show up after how many months? That you are coming to say that his presence gives you hope. Hey, Togbi. So, seriously, when I saw this headline, I want to believe he didn't say that.
No. There's a quote. Please.
I seriously want to believe he didn't say that.
Please, speak the quote.
Because
maybe hope that finally government will also do something. That's the hope. But anyway, I also feel that, you see,
wow.
I don't know how I will say this, but I think that there's sometimes the way the chiefs sound is one of the reasons in some areas, especially when we hear you speak, in the presence of big people, it gives